Hello.
Hello.
Short clip. This is my short clip.
clip.
Very short clip. Yep. So this is my biking partner today, and
We're bikers.
we're bikers, as you can see. Woo, bikers! I wanted to show you this. This is still on Patrick Space Force Base, and they have a trail that goes all the way from the campground. That's probably about 2 to 3 miles away, and the sidewalk goes all the way through the main part of the base and around housing. Looks like it ends right around that wall over there, but this is really neat. They got little dock slips and little pull-off picnic areas right off the back of the housing, and then they got water fountains. I think it's really neat. You got joggers and bikers. There's a jogger there. And what a beautiful place to have your government quarters backed up to the Banana River right here.
I feel like if I lived there, I'd bring my dinner out here every night and just eat my dinner here like an extension of your dining room.
You certainly could.
I mean, anybody could, but it's really convenient for them.
Yeah. So there are some palms that got frostbitten, but I think they might make it. I see some green on them, and if their roots are strong, they should come back. So,
I hope so.
some of them weren't too bad damaged, but the younger stuff got hit hard. Some of the sea grapes got damaged, and some didn't. But I've never lived in government quarters. I've only lived in government quarters once my entire career anyway. But I never had quarters that backed up to a beautiful body of water like this. I'm gonna walk out on this pier and check it out. You wanna check it out? Yeah. Both. Talking to you and them. Taking a little break here along the bike path.
Man, I could live here.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
I'm ready to move in.
You just have to join the Space Force base. Or join the Space Force.
Sign me up. Ain't gonna take me, I'm too old.
I know, I thought about going back in just soon after I got out and going, oh, can I go back in?
Well, the birds like it here.
Yeah. Here's a look back. And we're parked under there, and look how close to this beautiful body of water they are. Wow.
Oh, look, a plane coming in there.
They've been landing these planes and taking off all day, last few days. You can see right there. There's been a lot of activity going on in this base while we've been here. And walking through the commissary, there's been a lot of soldiers from other places here training. A lot of Army. We ran into a group of Army officers that were here, obviously for training.
Brett's over here geeking out on their Tower of Power.
Oh yeah, the Tower of Power. If you know,
Tower of Power.
if you know, you know.
Man, y'all are so funny.
Yeah, but you can't live without
Let me
us.
check your Tower of Power.
So I was showing Therese the badges on this one guy's uniform because he had the Tower of Power going on. So what that is it's achievements or schools that you've attended that are DA recognized, and some are MOS affiliated. Well, he had Air Assault Wings, Airborne Wings, Pathfinder badge, yep, and then Expert Infantryman's badge, all. And if you get 2 or 3 of those stacked up, it's called the Tower of Power.
But now they could have, what did he say, 6?
Oh wow, it used to be 4.
I think he said 6, if
Okay.
I'm not mistaken.
If you can even get them on your uniform.
It was either
Because
5 or 6.
Yeah, they start here and go up, and then I think at some point they look ridiculous.
They don't think so.
Oh no, it looks cool. It does. It's the Tower of Power. There were a couple among the group. There was about 6 or 7. A couple ladies too. One of them was a Ranger qualified guy. They were all high-ranking officers, captain and up, majors. Most of them were majors, I believe. So that was pretty interesting to see them actively engaged in their military service. I just like to see that. They were laughing at me. Of course, I retired 20 some years ago, so they're laughing at me. I was like, don't get out. You're gonna miss it. I told them I miss it and I don't miss it, and they all kind of nodded. Yeah, I could see that.
Well, they don't. No one's gonna understand until they're in that position.
Right.
Just like when you're a kid, and the adults say something to the kids, and the kids are like, "Yeah, right." And then you get to that age, and you're like,
Yeah, okay, I
"They
see
weren't
it.
kidding."
Yeah, they were right.
But that's the way it works.
If kids would just take a moment and listen to their parents, or at least elders, they get a lot of free wisdom. They don't have to experience themselves and mess it up. But they never do. Generation after generation, the same thing. Some kids have to learn it the hard way.
I think most of us learn it the hard way.
We do, yeah. I'm not exempting us from that either. I'm just
We
saying.
all think we know it all.
Right. I just think that, if you would think generation after generation something is learned. But
Looks pretty shallow right here.
yeah, it does. You can see the bottom. You can see some rocks right there.
It's gorgeous.
It is.
And the weather's still beautiful.
It is. It's cooler this morning.
Yeah, but it's on the brink of summer coming in
Yeah,
fast.
it is.
I can tell you that. It always feels like I'm back home because I grew up in Florida. So when I get here, I'm like, yeah, this feels some kind of nice. In the winter. You're allergic to it.
I think I'm allergic to the change in seasons. But this base is on Merritt Island. This is on Merritt Island. Over there's the mainland of Florida. Over there,
This is Banana River.
Banana River. Behind us.
Where are the bananas?
I don't know. I don't see the bananas.
I
You
could
do.
go for some bananas and peanut butter.
Whew, excuse me.
Check you out.
Yeah. We've been watching the Orlando newscast because you can reach it from here. And interesting to see so many years later the same people still working. It's very familiar. So right across here, we're back over here on Merritt Island. If you go right across, not even probably 1,000 feet, you're going to hit the ocean. So the ocean and the beach are right on the other side. It is outside the gate, but it is still on the base.
I'm telling you.
I think it's pretty neat. There's a nice
I
base.
really like this base.
I
Like
do
it's
too.
low-key beach life.
It is.
I think it's better than the Keys, personally.
You don't
I
have
mean,
the crowds and people, but
yeah,
you have
all that.
all the same.
Yeah, you can do the
Features.
whole beach chill. Where if you know the Keys, it's not really that beachy as you
It's
think of a
not.
beach with the sand and all that. There's spots of it, but it's kind of different.
It's rocky and mangrovey.
But there's so much touristy stuff and so much people. It's a whole different scenario. I would prefer this over that, but I still do like the Keys. But I do like the Keys that I remember from way back when.
Yeah. But this is really nice. I didn't really realize how nice this base was. I do know its location is nice, but it does have a very chill vibe, which I didn't expect that. Well, it is Space Force, which is an affiliation of the Air Force, so I didn't expect too much high-tempo training going on here.
You actually enjoyed the beach yesterday,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
you have never
Really
said
enjoyed
you
the
never
beach, yeah.
really cared for the beach.
Right.
But beaching it my style, that's the way to do it.
Yeah, we walked probably a couple miles on the beach yesterday. We might do it again today after some lunch. We'll wait
I
and
would
see
love
what
to.
happens. Yeah,
I
we
would
might
love
do
to.
it. Yep. You ready to get back on our ride?
I sure am. Oh, look at this gorgeous background. I do like a beach.
Nice. Continuing our bike ride around the base, this path has now circled onto the other side of the base. Looks like I said, it's not very wide. Banana River right there, we just came around the loop and now we're on the other side. So this is still on the base. Right there's the ocean, you can't quite see the water. Here you can, actually through there you can see the water. So this is how close the two bodies of water are. This is actually on-base housing rentals by Outdoor Rec. These are 3-bedroom, 3-bath. They've been refurbished and they're building some brand new 2-bedroom, 2-baths right over there. So what an opportunity for retirees, active duty, military can rent these out. Now I don't know what they rent for. We can
Family
probably
reunions.
family
Right
reunions.
on the beach.
One of them has a beach house because we walked around it the other day from the
That's
beach.
Probably more for like company functions.
Yeah, but look how nice this is. These are rentals. Looks like got some people staying there. And then right there is where it starts to be Cocoa Beach. Right there. You come onto the base and all the clutter stops, and then you have the base. It's pretty neat that it's the way it's done.
I want to find out the prices of that because I think that would be way cool if you get to a family reunion or a group of people. You don't have to go in the gate.
Right.
It's really nice. And
Yep.
it's on the beach.
Yeah, it's on the beach, it's on the base.
You walk right through a path and you're at the water.
Yeah, the water is literally on their back doorstep. Pretty
The ones
neat.
they're building are going to be 2-story. So you'll
Okay.
have a better view of the beach. Because these you probably can't see the water. Like in those you'll be able to see off the back deck. So those are going to be real nice.
Oh wow. So there must be a demand for them. I think it'll be a good money maker, and it's a good use of the property while you're here staying at the
Definitely.
Patrick Space Force Base. I still can't get used to the title from the Air Force Base to a Space Force Base.
I'm ready to move in.
Oh, here comes another C-130. That's what I think it is anyway. You can correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not really an airplane guy. I'm more of an Army helicopter guy. We've been seeing these take off and land all.
It's so neat when you're on the beach watching them come in because they're so low
They come in really low, yeah.
when they're landing.
Yeah. Alright, looks like we got some paratroopers jumping. We're on 10 magnification. They're pretty far away. I'm going to try to get in closer. I like to see the military training on bases. I like seeing that. Ramp it up. All right, I wanted to do a little clip on this because this is a pretty cool, it's Riverside dining facility. So this is a dining facility, an Air Force military dining facility on Patrick Space Force Base. And what I'm showing here is I just wanted to show you how nice it is. Like compared to maybe other military places that you've eaten. And this is on the water. I'm going to show you how on the water it is. Whoa, look like you're ready to dine. You ready to dine?
Sure. Are you ready to buy me some dine?
Sure. Pretty neat. Got some rockets there. Plaques on the wall. So you go in over here and get your meal. Come out here and sit. TV and fountain drinks. But this is what I wanted to show you. Out here, you're on the water. You can sit out here in the veranda area, I guess you might call it. And you are on the Banana River, on the water. Isn't that crazy? It's like a pretty nice military dining facility. There's more seating on the other side. They're closed right now. It's between lunch and dinner. But I just wanted to run a short clip and let you see how nice this dining facility is. like that?
It reminds me of being in Fort Lauderdale watching the Blue Angels when they would come on the beach and stuff like that. Not that that compares to Blue Angels, but just
No, it's way
takes
better.
me back to that
it's
time.
Army training.
The Blue Angels are way cool.
They're
It's been
cool,
too long. I need to see them
But
again.
they're not Army.
Anyway.
Look at all these birds, and what kind of bird is that?
Look, even a plane right there. That was pretty close. What a nice stretchy beach.
Yeah, it's beautiful. There's hardly any people.
There's a bunch of different kinds of birds, but look at these ones. I don't know that I know what kind those are. And they're all just standing there, like right
Let's
here.
see if I can get close
Look
up.
that way. Like there's a bunch of them. They're gonna fly away if you go close to
Yeah,
them.
I'm not getting any closer. I'm going to zoom in on one. I don't know what kind of bird that is, but I can look it up later. It's pretty.
Hey, buddy!
If you even get an inch closer, they start to walk away. There they go now. We didn't even move.
Because I said hi.
Yeah.
Like she's
They
gonna
know.
come back.
They know that bubble, the safe bubble. But there's a bunch of them. I wonder if they're eating on something down there. They're real thick right there. Hey, we're missing our flight home. Let's see what airline that is. Oh, it's the one with the globe on it. I don't know who that is. Is that United? Oh, he's coming in low. He got his wheels down. Oh, they might. They got their wheels down. They saw you. They're going to land on the beach. Go get it. Coming back from our ride this morning to get back to the camper to eat some lunch. This is the little park that we overnighted at one night before the boat, before the cruise. And the campground's just on the other side of it. Chevron Park, it's called. I'm gonna go this way. We don't have. You can avoid the speed bumps going this way. This is one of the shower units right here. Shower and laundry. They have 2 shower and laundry units, and they have 2 dumpsters, one on each end of the park. A little bit of a walk to those to take your trash, but it's not terrible. As you can see, it's a very nice campground. Very, very nice. There's the other shower unit right there, and to the right is the main office and community center. That's where you go to pay the lady.